crux of the theory is this belief that you are secretly saving the world from this satanic cult of pedophiles and cannibals. Does that sound like something you are behind? Or
well, I haven't heard that, but is that supposed to be a bad thing or a good thing? I mean, if I can help save the world from problems, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to put myself out there.
We're back with our guests, and Claire McCaskill, that was all spoken out loud today in the West Wing of the White House. And maybe, devil's advocate, it's the 5G talking, because if it can spread COVID, maybe it can get into your head. But how many voters do you reckon that gets him by saying that?
None. And it loses him votes. But he doesn't get that part. He doesn't know how to expand past this little calcified bubble of people that think he's terrific and the world is out to get him. So it is outrageous, especially when you contrast it with what we heard tonight. It is embarrassing for our country.
Professor, does every day give us a new living, breathing, alternative, flip side image of the former president who spoke tonight?
Every single day. And it previews what we're going to see next week, Brian. We're going to see white grievance, white fear, appeals to white resentment. As David Plouffe has said, we're going to be experiencing white power hour over and over again for a few days. So we need to buckle up and witness what we witness.
Lawrence, finally, the president may know the expression, having been in the casino business, he's playing with house money. But here I'm talking about the stewardship role of the presidency. When you accept the accolades from QAnon and don't reject it, and you're standing behind that seal, you're supposed to be a steward for all of us, so you potentially accept it on our behalf.
Brian, the most important thing about that moment for me is what I've been watching with Donald Trump from the night he won the election, and that is he never once speaks to voters who haven't already voted for him. He never speaks to a voter who he doesn't already have. Senator McCaskill just said he might have lost voters with what he said today. Maybe. But what we know for certain is he didn't gain any. And there are so many moments that he's handed, like that one, where you could reach out to voters. He could have easily said, well, of course, people who vote Democratic or have registered as Democratic voters are not cannibals. There's so many easy things to say in response to that make you sound like a reasonable person and don't have to swerve into policy areas. But it's yet another example of how Donald Trump is incapable of, he doesn't even have the basic intelligence to speak to voters who have not voted for him, who might conceivably be talked into voting for him. He has absolutely no capacity to reach them. And that's why his polling numbers have always been bad every single day of his presidency.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.